I've got a story to tell. Hang tight, here it comes. Well, this is going to be a relatively short video. I'm not going to show you any food today, but I want to tell you what's been going on with me the last couple nights, or couple days anyway. As far as my food today, as far as regular food, I did okay. I mean, I only had 8 points, but I was at the store today, and for the first time since the beginning of the year, I caved in and bought some cookies, and I ate a bunch of them. So I used 53 points to get today. Now, that being said, because of all the points I've been racking up in not eating my weeklies, I still have 25 weeklies left. So, I mean, I'll get back with the program tomorrow. But this is what has happened. So I put up a video on Monday, and I told you then I was having tooth problems. Well, Monday night, my tooth hurt so bad, I needed to take something for it. I mean, it was to the point where I could not sleep. That's how bad it was. I went to my medicine cabinet and found that I had some pain medicine in there. It was about 2:30 in the morning, so I didn't really look to see what kind of pain medicine it was. And I just read, take 1 or 2 tablets for pain. So I took 2 of them because that's how bad the pain was. So it was about an hour after I had taken those 2 pain pills that my stomach started getting upset. I felt nauseous, and then my stomach started hurting. I mean, like really sharp pain, hurting. It was worse than any labor pain I had ever had. And I had 5 kids, so I know what labor is like. This was worse. I couldn't sleep. I started getting clammy. I got out of bed. I came out into my living room, and I'm sitting on the edge of my couch, and I'm starting to breathe irregularly, and I started getting real sweaty and everything. I was getting cold, then I get hot, then I get cold, and I get real clammy. The last thing I remember is sitting on the edge of my couch thinking, I'm in trouble here. I don't know how long I was passed out. But when I woke up, my nose was like this, and you can see up here further. I don't know how well you can see that. There's still some nose over here. I have a bad rug burn because I fainted and fell onto my carpet in the living room. And I must have hit my one chair because my chair was moved over. So like I said, I don't know how long I was passed out, but I was passed out for a good long time. And then I couldn't get up off the floor because I was still in so much pain. So I laid on the floor for, it must have been a half an hour, just wishing that the pain in my stomach would go away. I finally crawled, I mean literally crawled back into my bedroom and got up back into my bed and tried to go to sleep. And when I woke up, my nose looked like this. The only good thing is that my tooth quit hurting. So yesterday, though, still I felt nauseous the entire day. I couldn't eat hardly anything. I think I racked up 8 points yesterday, and that was eating like toast and an English muffin, anything I could think of that would maybe help my stomach feel better. I think I ate a banana yesterday too. That's all I had to eat all day yesterday. So today I felt better. The nausea was gone, and I was starving all day long. I had a decent breakfast. I had 5 points for breakfast. I had like eggs and toast, and well, I fixed myself a cheese omelet this morning for breakfast. And then I had a dentist appointment then for today. I changed it from yesterday to today because I knew I could not go there, and the way I was feeling, I thought I was going to barf all over everybody. And I just didn't want to go anywhere. I didn't feel like driving anywhere yesterday, so I changed my appointment to today. And I also had a nail appointment today, which we know I don't I don't usually give up my nail appointments for anything. So, but like I said, I was feeling a whole lot better. So I had a good breakfast before I headed out. And I was planning on coming home and eating in between my nail appointment and my dentist appointment. But they called me from the dentist and said, we have an early appointment if you'd like to come in earlier. Um, and because they were going to do all kinds of x-rays and stuff today. So I said, okay, I did that. And then I stopped at the store on the way home. I probably should have come home first and eaten something before I went back to the store, but the dentist is like right next to the grocery store. So I got through everything that I needed, and I thought, I was standing in the checkout line, and I'm thinking, if I don't eat something quickly, I'm going to get really, really sick again, because I could feel myself shaking. That's how hungry I was. And I'm sure it was because I didn't eat anything the day before. So they had cookies there. I grabbed them, and I think I ate about 6 of them on the way home. I tracked them all. As far as calories, it's my 1,000 calories for the day, right? We're in those cookies. But I came home and I fixed a decent dinner. I had 3 points for dinner, and that included some steak and some very thin steak and a salad. So I did at least have a little bit of decent food today. I will get right back on plan tomorrow. I'm not concerned about me going off the deep end or anything. Next week might be a different story because I think I'm going to be on pretty much a soft food and liquid diet for a while. What they found out about my teeth, I need a lot of dental work done, which is not surprising to me. But I have to have several teeth extracted, and then I'm getting some partial dentures. So it's time for that. I've really neglected my mouth. And so Monday they're going to do a deep cleaning because I have the beginning of gingivitis, I think they said. And then I'll get some of the teeth extracted, and then I think they're going to do the other side the following week. So over the course of the next 2 months, I'm going to be getting a lot of dental work done. And hopefully then that'll alleviate all that pain I've been having. There's nothing worse than tooth pain. Other than that pain I had from that pill. So the pill was Tylenol with codeine. And after I looked at it the next day, I looked at it yesterday a little more closely to see what the heck was it that I took. I remember that's why that's in my medicine cabinet, because I wanted to take that to the doctor and say, don't ever give this to me again, because I've had trouble with that before. I can't take that. I can't take Percocet. It just makes me more sick than what, it's supposed to be the cure for. So that's where I've been. That's what's been going on. Like I said, with those cookies, put me over to, I think the cookies themselves were, 45 points. And they weren't that good. It was just because I needed something. And the thing of it is, I was in the produce aisle, and I thought to myself, while I was in the produce aisle, thinking, I'm going to pick up a packet of these blackberries and eat them on the way home because I'm hungry. And then I thought, oh, no, I better go see. I only had so much money with me, and I thought, I'm going to go see, what everything's going to cost. And I should have just gone back and picked up those blackberries. First of all, I've been cheaper than those cookies, and they would have been better for me and 0 points and far less calories. But it is what it is. I ate the cookies, and it'll probably show up on the scale tomorrow. My scale was down today. I expected that because I didn't eat hardly anything at all yesterday. I did eat, but what I ate yesterday was like toast. Did I tell you this already? Toast. I had an English muffin. Last night I had a bowl of soup with some lentils in it. That seemed to calm my stomach down a little bit. I was out of yogurt. Otherwise, I would have eaten yogurt yesterday to kind of calm my stomach down. Yeah, I was down to 198.9 today. So that put me down 0.9 for the week so far. Probably not going to be there tomorrow. So I'm kind of not looking at a loss this week. I don't weigh in officially till Friday. But if those cookies show up, I'm not going to have a loss this week. So 1 week out of the year, right? So this is the first time, like I said, the first time since the first of the year that I have been even tempted like that. And it wasn't that I was really tempted by the cookies. I don't really care for Kroger cookies. but they were there, and I was really, really hungry at the time. And I thought I'm either going to have the cookies, or I'm going to have that bag of chips. And I thought the cookies would be better. And in reality, I think the chips probably would have been better. So anyway, it is what it is, and I'm moving on. We'll just kind of pretend this didn't happen today. Well, I can't pretend because it's going to show up on the scale one way or the other. But like I said, it put me to 50. The cookies put me to 53 points today. I still have 25 weeklies left. I don't normally eat my weeklies, but I mean, I'm glad they're there now. So all things considered, I'm feeling better. I'm still feeling really kind of tired and out of it, just from those 2 pills I took the other night. It was one of the most scariest moments of my life, though, I'll tell you, because all this was going on like at 4:30 in the morning, and there was no one to call. My son was out of town, and even had I called him, I couldn't have gone anywhere. I couldn't walk to go anywhere. Yeah, because I was considering driving myself over to the emergency room, and I thought, I don't think I can make it down the steps. As a matter of fact, I didn't go down the stairs at all yesterday. I didn't go to my mailbox yesterday because I was afraid I wouldn't be able to make it down the steps. That's how bad it was. And yesterday, I ended up spending most of the day in bed. I would get up for an hour, and I'd go back to bed for 3 or 4 hours. And I'd get up again. I went to bed at 7:30 last night, which never happens. I mean, I tell you, it never happens. I slept till midnight, got up for a couple hours, and went back to bed and slept till 10 o'clock this morning. And this morning, I still felt, I could still feel the effects of those pills. Except for, I wasn't nauseated. I was still cloudy in the brain a little bit. Tell you, I don't know how anybody could ever be addicted to that stuff, because it really made me sick. And when I went to the dentist today, they asked me, are you allergic to any medications? I said, oh, yes. So anyway, this is longer than I thought it was going to be, but that's what I wanted to tell you. That's what's going on with me, and I will be back tomorrow to show you what I'm really eating on the food plan. So you guys have a great night.